Did you see what Kimmel
let's
said?
Let's see
play
what
the
Kimmel
clip,
says.
please.
Hosted by, this is really something, a small group of YouTubers known as the Nelka Boys. Now, these guys,
He's talking about
they
Trump.
show up at Mar-a-Lago in sweatshirts and shorts, logos all over their clothes. Trump sits down for an hour with them during a war to answer the dopiest questions. One of the great things about Trump is it doesn't matter who's interviewing him. It could be George Stephanopoulos or three doofuses who brought a 12-pack of hard seltzer along with him. He's going to answer the same way.
And then Kyle from the Nelk Boys posted and says, this small group of YouTubers has way more viewers than you, buddy. Kimmel used to be, which I love Canadians. Even when they're insulting, there's a buddy in there.
Yeah.
More viewers than you, buddy. Kimmel used to be way funnier, but now he's just washed up and irrelevant. Only reason you haven't get any views is because Disney owns your show, so YouTube forces it on everyone's homepages. Late night is where comedians go to die. Pack it in and let the big dogs take over, pal.
Amen.
Big dogs is that's
He's right.
Yeah.
He's 100% right.
Yeah.
Who's watching Kimmel on YouTube?
2 million people. I mean, on linear, on TV, it's 2 million people. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's not that much. It's really not that much. And I don't know who's watching any of Kimmel's YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I don't
I
mean,
don't know
They
where that
spend so
crossover
much in
is.
paid ads to push that shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gets views, but then also the TV viewing audience is old people.
here's my
So
question.
he's making jokes that speak to old people.
Here's my question about that
Look
clip.
at these young kids with the labels, with the logos, and
Yeah, he's insulting logos.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was the actual punchline in that clip? That's what bothered me. Is you used to be funny. Even if I don't agree with what you're saying, give me punchlines, give me jokes. Three doofuses sitting in a room. They just bought a 12-pack of hard seltzer. These aren't punchlines. It's not funny. I can't defend this. And I liked Kimmel for a long time, but now it's getting like, yo, this is embarrassing, dude.
But what if you're the old person who looks at young kids like that? Now you're speaking to me.
Yeah, we forget that he's like 60 or something.
Yeah.
How old is Jimmy Kimmel?
Gotta be 50 something at least.
50 and change, but the audience is much older.
You know, it might be.
So it's like
Yo, I love how he was like, Trump is talking to these guys in the middle of a war like he's supposed to do something, like he's in office still.
Yeah, he's just a guy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how dare Obama get COVID in the middle of a war?
Yeah.
Like, once president, you're always president? Like, what would you like him to do?
Yeah.
What should he do? Should he go to the Ukraine?
Yeah, do you
Well, he
really
probably
want
would
that?
want that.
Yeah, he actually might go. But yeah, it's just such a weird thing.
You know what,
Yeah.
to Al's point, you know what might have happened is we grew up with this guy when he was hip and in touch, and so we see him as that, and young people just look at him the way we looked at like 80-year-olds on TV back in the day. But to us, he's a guy we grew up with, so now that he's out of touch, we don't realize he just fell out of touch.
Yeah.
Also, think about, and like, I guess to make an argument for like him and his constituents, like, think about how we are when we find a new YouTuber that has 20 million subscribers, but we didn't even know who the fuck they were.
Yeah. Mhm.
We're just like, where has this guy been?
Yeah.
You know, like, there are people who just found out about Beast.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you, 100 million?
Yeah.
Where the fuck have I been?
I mean, even Rogan during the pod, he's like, you bought an island?
Yeah.
Like, how?
Couldn't believe it.
There's no hate behind it. So
It's no hate. It's truly not knowing. So he maybe is seeing this video of these young kids. Also, like, this is being hand-fed to him, right? Like, the writers are handing this to him, and he watches the video that they're handing him and is like, oh, yeah, it makes sense. So, low-key, like, it's on him to research the things he's talking about or trust the people that he's hiring to make sure he doesn't look foolish.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm him, I'm going after the person that wrote that